Hello everybody, welcome back to Lego The Hobbit, and this is a video that I never thought I was going to be making, because I said throughout the whole playthrough that I was not going to collect all the characters, and technically I still haven't. As you see here, I have 92 out of 98 characters, and that is because there's some, this is the blacksmith that you get when you collect or make every single weapon. Not fucking doing that. And then these are all like weird troll people that you can unlock. And I said no. But I went around and bought like all the other people because it actually turns out that you only need about like 600,000 coins to buy every single character in this game, which is funny as fuck because some of the Lego games is like it's 500,000 just for a singular character. But this game, I guess, was way more forgiving. So this video is a little misleading because technically this video is titled ranking every character in Lego The Hobbit, but we are ranking 92 out of the 98 characters in Lego The Hobbit. So let's just get started real quick. So this is Thorin Young. Oh, and if this is the first ever ranking video that you've checked out from me before, the way how we do it is S tier is the best, then A, then B, then C, then D. D is just kind of for like the NPC people, I guess. Most of the time it's for the NPC people. Some NPC people get higher, and some of the non-NPC people get ranked lower. But like I said, let's just jump into it. So Thorin Young. I'm not really a big fan of the blue. I mean, it has like pretty cool design on it, and the sword is pretty cool, but the sword goes with a lot of them. So this Thorin, it's very basic. I'm gonna put this guy as a C. It's I don't know. I feel like Thorin, there's more Thorin in here, and it gets better. So that's why he's getting that. Next is Thrain, which is his father. He has a really cool mallet and a really cool mallet piece. He also, it just kind of looks like Santa, but I do like his face detailed with the gold coin and everything, but his hair kind of sucks and his suit kind of sucks. If he looked cooler, I would probably say even A, or even maybe teetering on S. But since it's all the other parts are just kind of boring for me, I think I'm gonna write him a B. B tier. B tier for Thrain. Next is Balin Young. I do not like Balin Young. I do not like. I mean, his sword. He has a sword. His sword's kind of cool, but his sword is with all of them. The brown suit is not good. I do not like his beard and hair like this in this color. And he's supposed to be young, but he still looks old as shit. So I'm ranking him a D. Next is Thor. His sword is pretty cool. I like the beard, the beard, detailing, and I like his crown a lot. I do know that there is another version of Thor in here though, which is him armored. But with this version of him, I'm gonna give him a B because I like everything that's happening. I like the sword. I like all these sword molds. All these sword molds are pretty cool, and the crown is pretty cool too. So like I said, B tier, and I think the armor version is probably gonna be better if I remember. Armored Dwarf Guard. He has the cool spear that he can swing like that. And I like his helmet and his armor. They're just kind of the simple Dwarven Lord of the Rings ones. He's very simple, but the spear really does it for me. I really like the spear. I think I'm going to write him a C because of the spear alone. And I like the armor and stuff, even though it's basic. But he's still pretty cool. He's still a pretty cool character. Next is Frodo. I actually have this Frodo, the Shire Frodo, but this Frodo is very basic. He doesn't do anything. He has the green shirt, not the Frodo that we like. I'm gonna rank him a D, even though I have this version of Frodo in real life. I'm still gonna rank him a D because it's still boring. Next is Sam. Also, Sam gets a frying pan, and he has this like green shirt that I never known Sam to have, and he has his orange hair, which I never really consider Sam having orange hair. He always blonde in my opinion. So I'm also ranking this Sam a D. It's not the Sam that we're used to, and he's just kind of weird. Even though he is the only person that I know that can set fires, which helped me out a lot just getting one character here. The one character that I actually had to kind of like work for. But yeah. Next is Bilbo Hobbiton. Is this... I'm guessing this is Bilbo, not in The Hobbit, but in Lord of the Rings before he gets old. Maybe. Because Bilbo doesn't have that hair the whole time, does he? Oh, he does. Never mind. So this is just him before he sets out. He's get very plain. He has just a casual wear. I'm going to also rank this guy a D because he's very, very common and not very cool. Also, I realized that this is like gorgeous. The details, whatchamacallit? Oh my god, the sun is so cool how it does that too. The graphics are so good in this game. I never realized that the graphics are really good in this game. Compared to all the other ones that we've been playing so far, since they're kind of older. These are great. Nice. Bilbo, just regular Bilbo. Love Sting. Love it. The ring, he has the ring also. His shirt and scarf is alright. I don't really like it, but it's whatever. Bilbo is also the main character, which I guess has some leeway. So I think I'm gonna rate him just as the player Bilbo. I'm gonna rank him a B. Very average, not very shocking. Next is Gandalf. Also, I really like his sword design in this. I wish that we could get that sword design. I mean, we have it now, but during Lego Hobbit era, we never got that sword design, so I kind of wish we did. But Gandalf hasn't really changed since Lord of the Rings, but he's still a great character, still a great design. I like how you can use magic and the sword in this game, unlike the first Lord of the Rings game. So I am going to rank this a solid B as well. Very average Gandalf, but very good character design. Next is another Balin. This is the main Balin. He kind of looks like Santa Claus now that I look at him. But I like the red. It suits him better. The white hair also suits him better. The sword is kind of cool. I'm going to also rank this a B because he's very average. I think this is definitely what Balin looks like in the movies, but so it's very average, very good. Bifur. I like Bifur's hair and a beard. I love their design on that. Everything else is kind of the same. He has this spear, which is kind of cool, I guess. I'm going to give Bifur also a B because it's very average, but I don't hate him. So Bifur is also going to get a B. Buffer, I love the hat on Buffer, and he also has the mallet end, which is kind of a cool that I wish was really a piece. And I really like the hat. The design of him is also kind of basic, but that's what he wears, and he's kind of a bit bland other than the hat, but he looks exactly like what he does in the movie, and I really like that mallet piece. So I think I'm going to give Buffer a... Buffer's going to get a A. I'm going to give him an A, because I really actually like what he's doing here. Good for Buffer. Bomber, I really like Bomber. I'm gonna give Buffer the ranking with his axe out because I hate that he has the wooden spoon. So, but Buffer, I love the fat piece that they gave his beard to make him fatter than the other dwarves. It's really cool design. I also like the hair and the head. Other than that, he's just kind of basic, but I do like Bumber. I'm gonna give him an A as well because I think they do him really good, and he's very distinctive out of all the dwarves. Then comes, everyone knows this character because he is the MVP. He is the one who kills Smaug, and that is canon. And he has that chain that never quits. Also, his cape and his chest piece have such great detail on him. His hair is majestic, his beard is majestic. You know him as Dory, the fucking MVP. the one that carries the whole team the whole way there. Yeah, so he's gonna get an S, obviously. Fucking love Dory. He really just brings the drip wherever he goes, and he's kind of the mightiest one. So he's obviously getting an S. Next is Dwalin. And Dwalin has this really cool hammer, but what he also has that I think is better... Wait, does his axes have names? I never knew that. Grasper and Keeper. I wanted you to keep them out. I'm sorry, Dwalin. But he has these really cool axe pieces, and they never came out with them ever, and I really wish they did because it looks so cool. I like his beard, and I like the markings on his head. Dwalin's also going to be getting an S from me because I fucking love Dwalin. So I really like his character and stuff, and his design is fucking great. So yep, Dwalin's getting an S. Also, Philly. I love Philly's swords in this game. It is so cool. And I like his design too. I also have Philly as a minifig in real life. And I just really like this design for Philly, and his swords really do it for me. So I'm going to give him an A. So A for Philly. Killy has a bow. He's really cool. He has a sword, right? Yeah. Killy's sword. And that sword is also a very cool design too. And, okay, and if you guys didn't know this, before I started recording this game, and before Dory became the MVP, Killy was my favorite dwarf. And it still is, even when I watch the movies and stuff. Obviously Dory, the MVP of Dory is just a joke, but Killy is my favorite dwarf. And I love his design. I love everything about Killy, his bow and his arrow, and I also have Killy in real life too. So I think so Killy is gonna get an S from me, which is biased, but it's my ranking, so giving him S. Next is Gloin. Gloin, he has some cool design, but he's kind of basic. I don't really like his beard shape and his axe. He's really basic to me. He only has an axe, and that's about it. And you don't really play with him a lot in the game. So Gloin is gonna get a D. Next is Nori, which technically is right here, but Nori's cool. The really thing that stands out to me about Nori is the triple braided beard, which is such a cool piece, by the way. And then other than that, he just has the staff. He's one of the staff bros, one of the three with Biffer and the other one and Oin. And so Nori's gonna get a C for me, and especially just because of that hair mold, because that hair mold is sick as fuck. Next is the last staff brother, which is Oin. I also really like his beard, and the hair is pretty cool. But other than that, he's very, very basic with his stuff, and he just has kind of a weird run. He reminds me, I guess he's very old, I guess, because they portray him as very old in this. But I'm going to give him a D, because there's nothing really special about him. Next is Ori, the youngest dwarf with the slingshot. He has the bowl cut. He looks exactly like Ori from the movie. I'm going to give him a C, because he does have the drip. He's got the purple, and he got the cape and the slingshot and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to give him a C. Proper C for Ori. Next is Thorn with the Oaken Shield. This is his, like, actual thing, right? Oh, yeah, because he has Orcust here. And with Orcust, I'm going to judge him with Orcust, because this is the only version of him that gets Orcust, I think. The sword mold is so cool for Orcust. I wish they would have gave him that. Because I think I have a Thorn minifigure, and he doesn't come with Orcust, which sucks. I wonder... Yeah, okay. And the Oaken Shield is such a cool design. And I like the design. This blue is, like, way better with this stuff. I'm going to give him an A. The Thorn's going to get an A from me. Because I love both of the weapons and things that he has. And his design is pretty cool, too. Dory Young. The gray is also cool. And the brown beard is also his story. This is him in his prime. This is when he's like Garp from One Piece, which Garp in his prime is strong as fuck, but him old too is also just strong as fuck. So this guy's also getting an S tier. Love me some Dory. In his young look, honestly, kind of looks better than his actual look, than his look that we're used to. But I love young Dory, so we love him. Next is young Dwalin. I like the Mr. T haircut though, but his outfit is a downgrade. I'm gonna give him an B. Gonna give him a B. Feels right at the B. Like his haircut, but everything else I think is a downgrade. So yeah, B. Everything else is kind of the same though. Next is Radagast. I actually really like this Radagast minifigure. I like the hat into the beard, and I like his little staff thing. It's a very cool and simple character. I'm gonna give him a B with Gandalf because I think that they pretty much come out the same for me. Also, I want to check something for Gandalf because it's gonna drive me crazy. I want to see if you pull out his equipment, does it give you a name? Glamdring. It does. That's cool. Next is the Confused Goblin, which I'm just gonna say is kind of the regular goblin because with all the goblins that I get, do I have like another Goblin Scribe, Corinna? I guess I do kind of have a regular, more regular goblin, but this is kind of like the standard goblin. He's gonna get a C from me because he looks cool. I like his ears and his piece. His little fang tooth is cool. He just has the classic machete. But yeah, C. There's more that you can do with it. So yeah. Next is Legolas. I actually really like this Legolas minifigure, and I have this one in real life. I actually prefer this one over the Lord of the Rings one because I really like the elven armor, and I like the pale bow and stuff. I'm gonna give him an A. I really like this Legolas minifigure. Just really, really cool design for the elven armor. Next, Tauriel. I also have Tauriel minifigure. Her design is alright. It's not as good as Legolas, but I will say the dual daggers really bring it up because I love these daggers. These daggers were were first made for the Lego Prince of Persia movie Lego sets with the time dagger or whatever that had the sand in it. And I had them from the Prince of Persia sets, and I got more of them from the Tauriel set. And I love these daggers. I'm gonna give her a B because I like her design and I like the daggers. So she's gonna get a B from me. Next is Bomber Barrel, which I fucking love this minifigure, especially because I love the barrel piece that I wish we got from it. And he's a fucking tank like this. I fucking love him in the barrel. I'm gonna give the barrel Bomber a S tier. I love Bomber like this. He's so cool like this. He's gonna get an S. The barrel is sick. I can love him. Next is Tauriel Laketown. Honestly, it's a downgrade. She's the same except for like the dress that she's wearing. But the dress isn't that much more like detailed, I guess. So I'm gonna give her a C. This is actually a pretty downgrade for her. So I'm gonna give her a C. Next is Ballin Laketown. It's basically the same Ballin but with the purple and red gear that they all get from Laketown. And I'm gonna give him a D in this actually because I don't actually really like the purple and red suits from Laketown because I think they clash and it's weird. No, don't go to Nori. So yeah, D. Which I have a lot of Laketown fits. Oh, this Bilbo actually. I know he's not supposed to be wearing blue. I mean, it's not like his like original fit, so it should rank lower. But I actually really like this Bilbo because I really like the blue fit and I like the tie and stuff on it. I like this better than the actual Bilbo, which is really weird. So I'm gonna give the Laketown Bilbo an A, which is better than the B that I gave the other Bilbo. Dwalin Laketown. It's another downgrade. The green, the purple, and the red all clash with each other. I'm going to give him a D. I know there's a lot of Laketown fits in this game, which sucks. But yeah, it's just so bad. Dory Laketown, though, I can't give it an S. But it's Dory none the same. So I'm going to give him an A. And I think Dory actually does pull off the purple and red because of the gray hair. I think the gray hair helps. But I can't give it an S because that drip it kind of sucks. The drip does bring down his aura, but an A is a fitting fit for the Lake Town glory. Okay, I gave glowing a D tier already, and just putting him in the purple and red fit does not do it for me, so he's still gonna get a D. Nothing about glowing has changed. Nori also has the purple and red. He actually, it doesn't piss me off. The purple and the red doesn't piss me off for him either, so I'm gonna stick and give him a C, because it's just a different clothing set. So he's gonna get the same, because it actually doesn't piss me off for him. Ori Lake Town, I actually think I like the hat on Ori. I like this little like hat. I'm gonna give him, what did I give Ori before? Did I give him a C? Did I give him a B? I'm gonna give Ori whatever I gave him in the first part, which I think is a B. So I'm gonna give Ori a B as well here, because I actually think he pulls off the hat pretty much well, and it doesn't knock him down at all. Next is Thorin. He loses Orcust, and he still has the open shield, but he has the purple and red on, which do not... Him, it actually, since it's mostly purple, which is the red cape, I actually think it works for him better than all the other ones. But I'm going to give him a B, though, because it's, I don't know, it's not his best look. It's not his best look. Biffer also kind of pulls off the purple and red just because he has the brown to go with it. And the brown on the belt actually helps it stand out. I'm going to give him a C. He doesn't take him down any, but it doesn't help him at all. Bumber. Same. Bumber kind of goes down too. I like the design on his beard though, actually. I'm going to give him a C here. It's going to bring him down, but it's not that much. It's not going to bring him down to a D. Next is Bard. Bard just reminds me of Orlando Bloom or Will Turner from the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what it looks like, even though we already have Orlando Bloom as Legolas. His design is it's very basic to me. I'm gonna give him a D tier. And I'm also gonna give him a D tier because I actually didn't remember him until I started playing this game, so he's actually really forgetful. When he came up on the screen, I was like, what is Orlando Bloom doing here? So, yeah. Very, very forgettable character. Philly Lake Town, oh my god, the purple and the red also bring down Philly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give him a D tier because it actually brings him down a lot. I actually don't like it. So, yeah, D tier, get past the Lake Town, which I did. There's also some Lake Towns down there, but okay, I'm just gonna do the Lake Town versions of them all together. Killy is also gonna go down to a D for me. I love Killy, but the purple and red fit does not do it for me. It's not it. So I'm just going to get all these Lake Town versions out of the way. Oin, he's going to go for D as well. It doesn't help him out any, but he's still going to get the same D tier because Oin is Oin. Buffer actually pulls off something about the brown, like the brown cape and the brown hat, that actually does it for me. So I think I'm going to drop him down to at least a B, but he's still a great design, and the purple and the red actually work. It works for me. So now we can go back to here, which is Bilbo old. I actually really like this version of Bilbo. It's Bilbo from Lord of the Rings, where he's old and he's gonna go off, and I like the suit. I really like this version of Bilbo. I'm gonna give this version of Bilbo an A as well, because it reminds me of Lord of the Rings, and I love Lord of the Rings, and yeah. Hey, and I like the suit design. Also, the design of the gold on the suit is really fitting. I fucking love it. It's a great design. Next is Tom Bombadil, which you will know him from Lord of the Rings if you've read the book. He has a little trowel, which is that's kind of a cool piece. The fact that he doesn't sing in this game, though, pisses me off. But whatever, I like the hat. The hat is a very cool hat. The yellow shoes are not it. The beard is also pretty cool. The blue goes with the blue feather, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm going to give Tom Bombadil a C. I like the version in the Lego Lord of the Rings game better. But yeah, I wish he also sang in this. Bomber Young. I like Bomber. I actually really like this design for Bomber. Get out his sausage here. But yeah, I actually really like this design for Bomber. It's better than the original one. I think I might give this one an A too, as well as the original. I like that gray, like the armor design on it, which is cool. Okay, Thor armored. Okay, I love that shield design. Love it, and it has the best. It has like the armored look to him. He has the sword. He has the crown. He has the beard details. I'm gonna give this one an A. Actually, I'm gonna give this one an S. This Thor armored is a sick character, and I wish I had him in real life. I'm gonna give him an S because it's so sick. S S S S S. Next is a Gumbadad orc, which is basically just the regular orc. I like how they make the orcs look in Lego. Love the face detailing. The body and the legs detailing is kind of simple, but it's very cool. I'm gonna give him a C tier along with the goblin because it's the basic army tribe, but they look so cool. Next is a Borrowite, which I actually don't know where this is from in the game, but it's like a dead orc with like a ghost sword and like a dead face and armor. I'm gonna give this one a D. I like the sword, but I know that the sword goes with someone else too. So it's not. I don't know. It feels like they just gave him it, just to make him for him to be able to break those pieces in the game. It doesn't actually belong to him. But yeah, the face is kind of boring. The skeleton is boring, and the mask is boring. So D. It's just some people need to fight. Next is Saruman. I really like the Saruman design. I like all the little like details on his coat. Love the beard. Love the staff. Love the red light on the staff too. Saruman is an instant S for me. Love the Saruman design in this game. It's really cool. Very detailed. Next is Alderaan crown, which I like the crown design and I love the sword design, but the outfit's not doing it for me. It does have a lot of detail, which I like, but the color is off to me, and I do not like the color, which his literal like whole body, legs, and cape is that color, which fucking sucks. So I'm gonna give it a C tier. It's actually not really redempting at all. Next is Lindir, which he has the classic like elf staff thing, and the crown, and the little I don't really like his detail on it too. I'm gonna give him a D actually. I don't really like his character design at all, and I didn't like it in the story either. Next is Yasnig, and I really like Yasnig. His face detailing is so good, and I love his shoulder details with the spikes and the chest, and the bone axe is really cool too. I know the bone axe is kind of simple, but I think he makes up for it in his actual body and face design, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna give him an A. I really like this Yasnig guy. He's really cool. Next is the Goblin Scribe, and I think it's a downgrade from the actual Goblin. He has the knife or whatever, and the Scribe is supposed to be like the little one, so I guess so it's actually going better or whatever, but I don't know, he's just tweaking the whole time. So I'm gonna give him a D tier. Next is Grinna, which is kind of the same, but I don't like the face that he's giving with the little eyes and I don't know. I just don't like it. D tier as well. Next is Gollum. I love the Lego Gollum design. So cool. I have so many of them. He is definitely very flattering, and yeah. I'm gonna give him a B tier. Very average Gollum, but that's where he belongs. Like it. Barrowman Butterman? No clue who this is, and he's just plain looking with an apron. I'm gonna give him a D. He's literally an NPC. Next is Bjorn. Love this Bjorn. I love his axe too, the wood, whatever, and I like his hair is freaky and crazy, and I love it. I wish that piece. He actually might have a minifigure in real life, but I don't know it. And the best thing about him is that he actually turns into the bear, and you can actually go around as a bear and attack and do stuff, and you can change back, which is very, very cool. I'm giving him an A tier. Actually, I'm giving him an S tier. I'm giving him an S tier for the bear transformation. He's great. I love him. Next is Mirkwood Elf Archer. I like the hood, and I like the design, actually, on the chest piece. I know he's an NPC, really, but I'm going to give him a C, because that design is great, and the hood is fantastic. So definitely C. C, C, C. Mirkwood Elf Guard. Basic. Plain elf. He literally is very plain. He's getting D tier. He has cool weapon, but that's it. Everything else is plain elf. Next is Bolg. And like I said in the game, Bolg's weapon design is one of my favorites. I love the shurikens in it to make a mallet. I like his shoulder pads. His shoulder pads are very, very cool. I like the little half like mask thing he's got. I like the red mouth. Bolg is also getting an S tier. He actually is probably one of my favorite orc designs in the game. And in probably the Lego Lord of the Rings game too. I love this orc design. He's getting an S. I love him. He's very cool. Mirkwood Elf Chief. He's Chief Guard. It's also, he's red, but he's very plain. He's also getting a D tier. Very plain red elf. Next is Elros. I actually don't know who this is either. I kind of like the design, but not that much. Actually, I don't really like that design. I like the red. I'm going to give him a C tier with the archer, because he has the same design, just yellow and orange. He doesn't have the dots, though, but it's still a cool kind of design. And other than that, he's just a regular elf. So, C tier. Next is Thranduil. I love Thranduil's design. Did they give his sword a name in this? No, it's just Thranduil's sword. Okay, I like his sword design, too. I love his hairpiece with the crown. The detailing on his body looks so cool, and he's very majestic, and with the red cape. Thranduil is getting an A tier from me. He's exactly what I wanted from his minifig, and he's great. So yeah, he's going to be getting an A tier. Next is Narzug, which I actually played him a lot while I was going around and collecting all of the characters. I love his axe design. His axe design is actually fantastic. And his orc design is also cool. He also is one of the first people to get like the short braids, which is dope with the chest design and everything. A tier. Love this guy. Love this character. Fucking fantastic. Next is the Elf Sentry, and I love the helmet for this guy and the design of the armor. I know he's also an NPC, but I think it's the coolest NPC because of the armor itself. It's so cool, and I wish that they had this like helmet design in real life. So he is getting a B tier. Next is an elf worker. He literally has a lumberjack weapon, and he's very, very plain. So he's getting D. Why are all the elves plain? Plain elves. Master of Lake Town. He has just a basic sword, and he has the purple and the red. I think he pulls off the best, because I guess he's the master and the mayor. I love the hair piece. I love the hat piece. And he has great detail. I'm going to also give him a B tier. He's a very nice detailed character. But he's a dick, so B tier. Next is Alfred, which I usually don't like the people with the knives because I don't really like it. But I love the hat, and I love the detail on him. I'm going to give him a B tier, actually, because I think he actually is a very, like, no-name character. But I think he's designed very well in this game. So B tier. Braga is the next one, which is another Lake Town guy. And I don't really like him that much. He's very plain. And I don't remember him a lot. I'm going to give him a D tier. It's very plain. And he has the purple and red. And it clashes. And I don't like it. Lake Town Man Guard. Yeah. He has the javelin, which is cool. But he has the purple and brown and the fishy hat, which I don't really like. I think Ori is the only person that can pull off the fishy hat. So he's getting also a D. Next is Lake Town Archer. Same thing. Fishy hat, bad. Purple red, bad. And all he has is a bow to differentiate him. So also D. Next is Percy, which is the fisher guy. I like his hat and his hair. But at the end of the day, he's just a very bland NPC guy with the fishing rod. So he's also getting a D tier. But I like that hairpiece. The hairpiece and the thing gets a C tier. But him as a character gets a D tier. Next is Tilda, which is a Hobbit, but she is basically an NPC character. So she's getting D tier because nothing special for him. Sigrid is Oh, is this the mom or the daughter? I'll say this is the mom. Yeah, this is the mom. And the mom is getting a D tier also. She's the wife to Bard, but she's just an NPC, regular woman. Next is Bane, regular kid. This is the son of Bard. He's literally just a regular kid. D tier. If you gave me this many friends at who is this, I would have against Ron Weasley. Next is Frimble, which Frimble, I love the red armor. The red, like, shoulder padding up, fantastic. Love his head design. The blue also very great, and his weapon is fantastic. I love, like, the sword staff thing. Oh my god, he's going crazy on it too with the hold B. Look at that guy. Look at him. Bro actually went mental on that. He's getting an S tier. I love this guy. I wish I actually had him in real life. That red shoulder padding is crazy. Next is the Witch King. I love the transparent look for him. They gave him great detail, great crown that he has. I love the clear sword, which I know I said I give the other one a D, but because I said it doesn't seem like it belonged to him. I feel like they just gave it to him to be able to break the bricks or whatever, the mogul bricks. But this is the rightful owner to that sword. Love the cape, love everything about him. He's getting an S tier. He's actually one of the standout characters from this game, I feel like, for design at least. Next is Azog, which is called Azog Claw, but there's only one version of Azog, which I find funny. He has the mallet, he has the claw piece, which is really cool. His head's a little wonky, and I know you can get this character in real life, but he's like a Comic-Con exclusive, right? I don't know. The head's pretty wonky for a Lego minifigure. I'm gonna give him an A though, because it's definitely something different. But yeah, I think they could have made him have the regular head and give him like a better design kind of, and just made him stand out a little bit more instead of making like a whole new piece for him, because the whole new piece is weird. But definitely A, because it's definitely a standout minifig and main villain, and the claw is great too. Next is the Necromancer. They gave him the sword too, which I know doesn't belong to him. He's very transparent. He has like the ghostly face on him. He's gonna get an B tier because he's kind of basic and whatever. And they just made him a black translucent person with the green face in the chest. Next is Sauron. Okay, and I usually like the Sauron design, but I don't like that he's all fiery and he doesn't... I know that's the only reason, because you see him in The Hobbit and he's all fiery and that's it. But they could have gave both designs. I'm not gonna lie, because they gave a bunch of other Lord of the Rings characters in here, so they could have done both. So I'm gonna give the fiery design of him only a B, because I don't like the design of just all fire. I wish they would have gave the actual design of Sauron too. But yeah, B. Dale Soldier, very basic, but I like the hat. Actually, I like the design, and it has a very cool sword, with like a little dagger thing that nobody else has. We can give him a C tier, better than the NPCs, better than the typical NPC. Would actually want him. Other one armored. That armor doesn't really look that good on him. I like the Lord of the Rings version better, but I like the crown. I like it better than his actual version. I like the sword. I'm giving him a B tier. I actually don't know if that's what I gave his other version, but I'm giving it a B tier because I like it better, and I think I give the actual version a C. So I'm giving him a B tier. Yeah. Next is Galadriel. I really like Galadriel in this. I like her crown. I like the hair. I like the design on her dress. I'm going to give her an A. She's better than Elrond in this game, at least. I feel like if I remember Lord of the Rings better, I think I like Elrond's design in that game more than I like his design in the Hobbit game. But yeah, Galadriel is an A, but she's kind of bland other than that. But her design is an A. Rosie Cotton, no clue who the fuck this is. I think she's a Hobbit. Is this Sam's wife? I don't know why they would add her in here or whatever, but D tier NPC character. Next, we're skipping to Bree Peasant, which the Bree Peasant is a Bree Peasant. He has an axe, and he's very basic. So D tier, D tier. And next, we're getting to the Big Figs, which the Orc Berserker. This is one that I actually had to work for a little bit, but it's actually worth it because I love the armor with the skulls on it. I love his face design. The helmet suits him. His chest, like, armor is so good. I love this Big Fig. It's so great. And I'm giving him an S because he's a great character to have. It's very well designed. And better designed than like half the people on this board. Also, the Great Goblin, or I like to call him the Goblin King. I like his fat, I like his little gullet, I like his crown, I like his little weapon that he gets. This big figure also fantastic. And he's probably one of the best parts of like the movie. And he's a great like bad guy to have. I think I'm gonna give him an S tier because you don't really see Legos like him. You don't see like the fat and then the fat head, like in this like big fig form. So yeah, S tier. They made him look great, awesome. And I think the last person is the Goblin Brute, which I like his head mold. His head mold is great, and I like the collar that I have on that he has on him. But other than that, he's very kind of plain, and I don't even know, like, he's an Orc Brute, right? Oh no, it's Goblin Brute. So I'm guessing he's in the section of the goblins, but I actually just don't remember him, which is funny. So I'm gonna give him an A tier. He's still a very cool design, and I like the head mold and everything, but he's not as good as the other Big Figs. And if you have these three Big Figs, I would prefer him less. So A. And yeah, so just gonna go to Dory here. One last look at the MVP Dory. This is the last time you'll ever see him. The long live the king, Dory. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode of Lego The Hobbit. This is the last one. The next Lego game on the list is Lego Batman 3, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited to play, to just delve right into that game. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in that episode. Goodbye.